What's up guys, and welcome to Drive to Thrive. In today's video I want to talk to you guys about Alibaba, because let me tell you, Chinese stocks are getting enough love right now, and I could see why. There's a lot of skepticism, there's a lot of fear about what the Chinese government is going to do to these tech giants over there and how they're going to manage these companies. So I could see a lot of fear, but you know, in every kind of environment, in any kind of excessive fear environment, it is a good time to be buying these stocks because you can get some really great companies at a cheap price, and that's what I think is happening here with Alibaba. So let me tell you why I got in and kind of what the charts are telling us and how low could we possibly go, or where do we go from here. So buckle in and let's get ready. Alright guys, so starting off on the daily chart of Alibaba here, you can see that we are taking down all these levels. Now we are down to the $60 level, and if I zoom out into the monthly, you'll see that 60 bucks is pretty much the all-time lows that this company has ever been. You're literally going back to 2015 to see those kind of prices. So that is why I jumped onto the bandwagon here and started to picking up some shares of Alibaba. Again, nothing too crazy. I bought something like 15 shares of Alibaba, and I'm looking to add more if I start to see, you know, some a bottoming pattern here at these levels, or if we possibly go even lower from here, I'll definitely be buying more stock to dollar cost averages. I do think that Alibaba is one of those special companies out there. No matter if it's in China or US, it does have potential, and this is just extremely oversold in my opinion. Now, as always, let me know in those comments below what you think about this stock and what your view is. I'd love to hear your perspective. Now, going back to our daily chart, let's kind of dissect this a little bit. So lots of gaps along the way down here. You know, we got some over here around 119. We got another massive gap right here at around that 163 to 146. And let's see, nothing too crazy here. These gaps got filled in, and this is just going back to December of 2021. Now, if I get rid of these two circles, so we are currently down at $63. Now, I am expecting support from here. I am expecting buyers to come in and start buying this thing up. We do have earnings coming up here next week, I believe November 4th, so we'll see what the earnings come in. But if there is any kind of hope, if the earnings look good, then definitely look for the stock to take off, and don't be surprised, you know, if we try and test this 200-day moving average around $100, wouldn't be out of the question before end of this year, especially if there is a Santa Claus rally happening. Now, on the MACD here, we are looking bearish. We're beneath this zero line. We are starting to turn down, so not looking great. If we go over to our stochastic RSI, we do have some clear skies above us to move into this overbought territory, so that is good. Now going over to our weekly chart, again, still in this bearish move right here. You can see that MACD still beneath that zero line, crossing over and starting to pick up speed. So again, looking bearish here. Our stochastic RSI is down flat here in this oversold territory, but again, so far it does look bearish when you look at the MACD. Now, if we go over to our monthly chart, we got that same scenario here. The MACD is speeding down to this downside momentum. We do have that stochastic RSI down in this oversold territory, but as with any kind of stock that I mentioned before, anytime we get overextended to either the upside or the downside on the MACD, look for this thing to start reverting back to the mean, which means we're gonna be going back to the zero line. Now, this could take a few months, this could take a year, but we're definitely going to be moving back to this zero line to at least confirm the movement either to the downside or the upside. And I think you're going to be picking up Alibaba shares at a really nice price here, down at $63, because again, looking at this chart, this is literally the all-time lows that we've seen in this company. And overall, I think if you look at their business model and what kind of company Alibaba is, then it's definitely worth this price. Now, if we quickly throw in price to earnings in here just for curiosity, what are we sitting at? So price to earnings currently for Alibaba is around 35. So again, we've come down from those 60 levels, so again about half of that. And you know, it's not the all-time lows for the PE ratio, but we're definitely moving down. So overall, this doesn't have to be the bottom, but it could be. Now, if you want to take a risk and start buying up a few shares, you know, like I have, definitely do so. But otherwise, let me know in the comments below, what do you think about Alibaba and all these other Chinese stocks? And as always, have an awesome week ahead of you, and we'll see you in another video. Bye bye.